ibig na! Ang lamig-lamig ng aking list of prospects and referrals. Kaya naman, I need new prospects. But the question is, where do I start? Good morning, AXA! My name is Vince Lubiran and welcome to DigiMondays! This is our Monday segment of Let's Get PHYGITAL. Woohoo! This is where we discuss relevant digital tools partnered with up-to-date strategies in selling. Okay? It is the time na gamitin natin ang mga iba't ibang resources, no? Tama ba? Resources para lagi tayong may new prospects and, of course, new business. At may good news kami para sa inyo. Gusto niyo bang marinig? Today, we will talk about all our ongoing and upcoming campaign activities at pati na rin yung paggamit ng MABi para we can get more new prospects na galing sa mga campaigns. Yes, you heard it right, campaigns. And here, to talk about our campaigns, walang iba kundi ang campaigns team of the retail distribution. We have here Sir Jojo, okay, the campaigns director, kasama ng kanyang team. And yes, good morning, Sir Jojo!
Good morning.
Welcome to the show!
Good morning, Vince. Good morning, AXA. Good morning to all viewers who are online today. With me, actually, yung buong team ng Retail Distribution Campaigns team. Of course, we have here all the campaign managers. Let's start off with the campaign manager for existing customer campaigns. We have Michelle Alfeche. We have Nikki Relampagos, who's actually handling all the campaigns online for online leads.
Okay.
And we have Joshua Abisamis. He is the campaigns manager handling the virtual customer events.
Okay.
And we have Trisha Reyes. She is the campaigns manager handling the GI campaign and the DigiBanka.
Okay. Alright. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome. Oh.
So, Vince,
Yeah.
today we will basically be talking about two things.
Okay.
No? Unang-una, ipapakilala namin sa inyo kung ano-ano yung mga ongoing campaigns that we have in retail distribution.
Okay.
No? And then pangalawa, we will be sharing with you how these campaigns are being managed in MABi. Alam naman natin na MABi is the leads platform.
Yeah.
For all our distributors. So, importante na malaman at maintindihan nila bakit ba kailangan i-manage at paano i-manage yung mga leads nila i-manage.
Yes.
So, basically, those are the two things. We want them to appreciate all the campaigns that are ongoing in retail distribution, and then we also teach them how to manage efficiently their leads in MABi.
Okay. Good. Alright, so, ibig mo bang sabihin dito, Sir Jojo, no? If we are going to talk about campaigns, we're actually talking about constant source of leads.
That's right.
Wow! Guys, constant source of leads para naman, well, hindi tayo mauubusan ng kikliyentihin.
Tama
okay,
yun, Vince.
Sige, exciting to ha. Exciting tong natin, tong segment natin ngayon. Sige, could you tell us more about it?
So, Vince, simulan natin. May tatanong ako sa'yo.
Sige. Wag love life kasi medyo malamig
hindi
tayo
naman.
ngayon.
Hindi naman, Vince. Okay, tanong ko sa'yo, Vince, in this new normal, alam naman natin, di ba, from last year, the pandemic started, how do you get your leads?
Well, ako, bilang part ng trainer to sell sa AXA, medyo traditional ako eh. I get my leads sa natural market, basically, and sa social media. So, dun ko kinukuha yung pool of leads ko. Ganun lang, basically.
Well, that's good, no? That is the natural instinct of a distributor like you, no? Doon tayo lagi sa default sources of leads natin, which is your natural market.
Yes.
For bank assurance, they have their bank partners, where they get their bank referred leads. For our agency distributors, they get their leads from the branches or their natural or self-generated leads nila, di ba?
Even yung mga referrals no?
Yeah. Ang tanong ko is, pag nag-strike yung situation like yung pandemic last year, diba? Nagkaroon tayo ng limitations dito sa mga sources of leads. So, what will happen now if you have very limited sources now and you're now limited, interacting with prospects because of the situation? Where do you get your leads? Diba? So that's the big question.
That's the big question.
And that's the reason why we are here, because the retail distribution campaigns team will be telling everyone, including all our distributors from all our channels, that you don't have to worry, because we have a way to provide you consistently ready leads, no? From your campaigns and customer events. So lahat yon bibigay namin sa inyo right now for free, walang bayad.
Okay, sige, mga exciting to, guys. Okay, kung if you're tuning in, if you're still there, better listen, because eto na, ang galing nito. Looks like this campaign is really, a great help para sa ating sales management and syempre sa growth na rin, ng bawat distributor. And guys, let's listen more. Sir Jojo, paano ba? Where do we start on this one?
Let's review first where are the leads coming from, diba? Sabi mo kanina, you have your natural market and you have your referred leads, diba? But aside from that, we also have 3 other sources of leads, no? And these 3 sources of leads are given to you through the campaigns and customer events.
Okay.
Now, we have all these 3 lead sources, namely digital campaign leads, you have your existing customer leads, and you have your customer event.
Right.
So, all these 3 are given to our distributors as campaign leads. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you again our retail distribution campaign managers, no? Para ma-discuss nila respectively kung ano-ano ba itong mga campaigns na meron tayo sa RD, no? So, let's start off with Nikki. Nikki here is handling the online leads, which is part of the digital campaign leads that I have mentioned earlier. Take it away, Nikki.
Okay, hi, Nikki.
Hi, so the online leads campaign is a campaign wherein we maximize the customers or prospects who have been active in the AXA corporate website. So if you go through the website, like for example, punta tayo sa mga product pages like Basics, Accelerator, My Life Choice, meron po tayong makikita doon na quick quotation tool. So doon, nag-i-input yung mga customer natin ng mga details nila, like mobile number, name, and then they submit because they want to be called out by an AXA distributor, because they want to learn more about the product, no? And aside from quick quotation tool, we have other forms found in the AXA website. So what we do with this campaign is that we really maximize everyone, every customer, every prospect who inputted their details, and we funnel that to our distributors so that they can call them out, ask them anong product gusto nila. And what's good about this campaign kasi is that these customers have an interest. I mean, the fact that they really inputted all their data and want to be called up by distributors is such an interesting thing, di ba? Kasi wala na masyadong push factor for our distributors, so that's good for them. And of course, given that this is the new normal, no, mahirapan yung mga distributors natin maghanap ng leads, so this is one way for them to get new leads for them. So for this particular campaign, it's really guaranteed new leads for them. And all of this are found in just one campaign folder. So in MABi, it's just in one campaign folder, and what's good about it is that when they look at the campaign member details in MABi, they can also see a product recommendation. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga distributors natin kapag tinatawagan nila yung mga leads nila, they don't have to start from scratch. Meron na silang product na pwede nila i-recommend and offer to these, leads. So, that's what's good about the online leads campaign and something that they should maximize this 2021.
Yes. I'm pretty sure makakatulong ng malaki para sa ating mga distributors.
Yes.
Okay. So that's just one of the campaigns that we are running under digital leads. Ito pa, meron pa tayo sa bank assurance. We have this very big campaign that are providing them new prospects, new leads, and that's what we call the digital bank assurance or DigiMondays campaign. Okay, so right now, ang campaign manager who's handling the DigiBanka campaign leads is none other than Trisha. Trisha?
Oh, it's Trisha. Hi, Trisha.
Hi, good
Yeah.
morning. So yes, ito ang actually pinakabago for Digital Banka. Okay, so this is in partnership actually with our partner banks, Metro Bank and PS Bank. So bakit sinabing malaki? Because it's various campaigns. Madami under this one.
Okay.
So we are tapping both actually new customers of the bank and existing customers of the bank. Why new? First of example lang ha, we launched like in 2020, we had this AXA Protect package for Metro Bank, wherein we tap naman the new clients of Metro Bank na nag-open ng account. And we provide a personal accident insurance with them. And then the leads that we get from them, bulk yung pinapadala sa atin ni Metro Bank. So imagine that kung gaano kadami. Last year, we were able to get about 25,000 leads. So imagine kung gaano kadami. Yes, gano'n siya kadami. So last December, hindi kami tumigil. Gusto namin mabigyan pa rin kayo ng leads. So we launched the holiday campaign. So this is in partnership again with Metro Bank. Ang ginawa naman namin is, nagpadala actually si Metro Bank ng mga customer EDMs offering free teleconsult via MPD. Okay, so yun, lahat na mag-register for that campaign, mapupunta din sa atin. So imagine, ang dami ng mga campaigns na nila-launch natin for Digital Banka. And of course, marami pa tayong padating.
Yes.
For PS Bank, we're gonna launch several campaigns also for Digital Bank Assurance.
That's great. That's great news, guys.
By the way, Vince, I forgot to mention one more digital lead campaign, which is the AXA Live Quiz.
Live quiz.
Live quiz,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know if you've seen some of our communication materials, but we recently launched Life Wellness Quiz. I don't know if you've heard of it, but not yet.
Not yet.
But we actually have two lifestyle questionnaires, which is life passions and life wellness. So those two quizzes can actually be used by our distributors, and then there's actually a customized link wherein they can just attach their agent code and send it out to any of their customer or prospect, and any person who've answered that quiz will all be funneled to MABi para pwede tawagin ng mga distributors natin.
So that's an additional lead.
Yes, so
Okay.
additional leads. Aside from the online leads campaign, meron din silang AXA Live Quiz campaign.
Ang lupit pala.
Oo.
Okay, good. Alright, so Sir Jojo.
Diba? Don't you love that? Na
Oo,
sumasabay
galing
ang
ito.
AXA sa digital
Campaign
world.
ito,
Diba?
yes, so-
We're all doing it digitally, and it doesn't end there. We have another campaign under the digital leads, no? And that is the bank re-engagement campaign. We consider this as another new campaign because lahat ng mga unconverted leads na ni-refer ng mga bank sa ating distributors, ng mga bank partners natin sa mga distributors, will have to be re-nurtured and papasok sila dito sa campaign na to. And here, to discuss more about the bank re-engagement campaign is no other than Michelle. Michelle Alfetch.
Hi.
They actually call me by my last name. Kaya nandito si Jo.
Alfetch.
Alfetch. Anyway, this is bank leads.
May Mitch,
Yeah.
may Michelle, may Alfetch.
So kahit ano.
Okay,
so
lang.
anyway, so talking about the campaign, this is actually bank leads re-engagement, sabi ni Jojo. So this is open for bank assurance because we're actually tapping all their unconverted branch refer leads. So our main intent here is actually to really maximize all the leads na unconverted ng ating bank assurance. So it's very, very straightforward. We again retap, salvage all these leads and then provide them email, and then once they actually want to talk to you, distributors, we again route it back to the agent, to the distributor for call-up. So technically, these are qualified leads. We do not provide them those hindi interested, not interested. So lahat nito are all fresh technically because these are unconverted.
Yes. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so there's another one, another bucket of leads. Of course,
Ba, di pa nagtatapos pala yun, ha?
isa pa lang yan, di ba? Isa pa lang yan sa tatlo eh. So, pangalawa, we have this another bucket source of lead na pwedeng pagpunan natin ng mga new customers and at the same time, pwede nating i-re-engage yung ating mga existing customers. And that is through our customer events.
Customer events naman.
So, here to discuss more on the customer events, or what we call na virtual customer events,
Yes.
because as you know, we are very limited and we cannot do it face-to-face
Yes.
for now, but we have transitioned already to virtual customer events.
Yes.
Here's
Yan, I
Josh.
see.
Josh.
Yes, Josh.
So Vince, have you heard of the Grand What's Your Game Plan event?
What's your game plan? Yes.
The
heard of
market
it.
event.
Yes, yes.
So actually, the Grand What's Your Game Plan event is just one of our events under the Virtual Customer Events campaign.
Okay.
So just to give you a background on the Virtual Customer Events, so it was launched last year to ensure that, of course, with the pandemic and the new normal, to ensure that we continue to run our customer events
Okay.
during the new normal. And this, we ensure that we will give our distributors with constant source of leads.
Okay.
And actually, not only is it a new way of doing our customer events, it's actually more improved. So you might ask, how is it more improved?
Oo nga. Anong improvement yan?
So actually, one way na it's improved is that it's virtual. So that means, customers, distributors, they don't need to go to an event area to actually attend an event.
Yes.
Now, it's so much easier for the clients to attend within the comforts of their own home. Maybe when they're in bed or even while they're eating, they can attend an event, diba?
True, true.
So it's really an improved way of doing our customer events. Second reason why it's more improved is that it's so much easier for our customers to also attend. Since it's online, they just need to register via the webinar platform, and then boom, nandun na sila sa webinar itself. And third, our distributors, we have a centralized uploading of leads, meaning all the leads who attended our events or who registered only, we will be uploading them in MABi for distributors to contact.
Okay.
And so it's more centralized. And lastly,
Okay.
we all put all these leads from our events already in one single campaign folder. And that means distributors, they'll be able to really track the performance, they'll be able to monitor the status of their leads much easily.
Okay.
And this wasn't the case when we had face-to-face events. So that is the good news about virtual customer events. Vince.
Wow! Alright. Talagang improvement nga, no? That's the WYGP, Grand WYGP every month. Tama ba?
Yes, that's only one of
Okay.
the events.
Good,
Vince.
good. Sige. Alright,
Yeah,
Sir
so-
Jojo.
Correct, Vince. So sabi nga ni Josh, no,
Oo.
that's one of the events. Marami tayong institutional events and channel-specific events. But basically, all those customer events are provided to you so that you can engage your existing customers and your new prospects. Diba? If you want to further warm them up and introduce them to AXA, you can use our customer events for free.
Okay.
Diba? Hindi pa dyan nagtatapos. We still
Meron
have the
pa.
last bucket of leads, no?
Wow!
Um,
Jump talaga tayo ngayon, ah.
Yes, Vince, definitely. So this one naman is actually our existing customer campaigns. No? Some of our distributors might be asking, bakit ba kasama siya as campaign leads? Hindi naman siya technically lead. Dahil existing customer na yan eh. Kasi alam mo, Vince, ang lead na sinasabi natin could be an existing or a non-AXA customer. But if it's an existing AXA customer, there is a special way that we are serving them to you because these leads have been identified already from head office na mga with high propensity or high likelihood to avail of an AXA product. Ibig sabihin, among all your existing customers, alin-alin doon ang mga ready na to get a new product or new policy from you. No? If you're a distributor na marami ng customers, marami ng policies na hinahawakan, hindi mo na malalaman dyan kung sino yung may mataas na likelihood na to get another policy. And this is where our partners from customer strategy and experience is doing na nakikita nila, na pre-predict nila through a certain lead scoring kung sino-sino sa mga customers ang mga ready na to get a new policy. So, I'd like to, I'm sure all of us are very excited to know more about that. So, I'm giving the floor to Alfetch again
Alright.
to discuss our existing customer campaigns.
Yon.
Thank you, John.
Yes.
So talking about our existing customers campaign, this is actually your in-force leads. technically, this might not be your popular campaign kasi hindi nga siya nag-acquire ng new leads, no? But then, it's a good source for for new business. Why? Because, syempre, hindi naman lahat covered pa ng ilang needs nila, diba? And as mentioned ni Jojo, we're already qualifying our leads this 2021. So we are scoring it. So from head office, we're ranking them. We're not giving all the leads to you guys. So hindi ibig sabihin, you will contact all your 13 MOBs, paid ops, hot leads. Yan yung in your mind, nakikilala nyo what an existing customer campaign is. So what we actually did was to rank them. And then pag-write na sila for call out, because they said yes, na pwede na mag-set ng appointment, that's one. They click the email, so may engagement. They're scored well, cream of the crop, best of the best. We will then assign to the distributor. So this is across all channels.
Yes.
So lahat meron sila every month. So yun, it's a staple campaign actually. Nandyan lahat, and we really invite them to explore this campaign folder. Kasi sayang din.
Oo. Yes. Ang ganda niyan, ha? Okay, good. Diba?
Aside from the life leads, of course, we have our GI renewal customers. Ito yung mga motor and fire insurance customers natin who are due for their policy renewal. And we capture them as leads para ibigay natin sa mga distributors to, continue and ensure na marirenew nila yung mga GI policies nila. And at the same time, give them the chance to cross-sell life.
Cross-sell, yan.
So, I'll give back the floor to Trisha.
Si Trisha, okay.
Is handling that.
Yeah, so good news nga yun. Sinasabi nga ni Jojo, so it's a great opportunity for you guys to cross-sell life kasi not all our GI clients are already life clients.
Tama.
So talagang pwede silang mag-cross-sell. Okay, the good thing about our GI is now it is uploaded in MABi. So hindi na siya kailangan pang antayin sa email kung ipapadala ng mga sales associates natin. You can access your MABi, guys, to view your renewal leads for the month. Okay, and one more thing is that for our customers, before, ang natatanggap kasi nila, di ba, mga old school na, courier, hard copy,
Tama.
di ba, hard copy. Pero, those leads na may valid email address, at saka updated yung mobile numbers, we are also sending out renewal reminders via SMS and email. So, hindi lang siya basta-basta na hard copy. Siyempre, habulin natin yung digital, di ba? So, we also send it. And of course, dahil nasa MABi na rin siya, the distributors can already track their leads. Yun. So, isa yun sa magandang naging changes natin for GI report.
Good.
Yes.
Lupit ng team mo, sir, ha? Sige.
And Vince, alam mo ba na just to show you lang how impactful or gaano kalaki yung contribution ng campaigns sa production natin for the year 2020, we have given more than 220,000 leads to our distributors last year. And from that number, we were able to generate 390 million. More than 390 million APE coming from all the campaign leads. No? Tapos dun sa 220,000 leads na binigay namin, barely half were touched and has activity in MABi. So just imagine the potential of maximizing the campaigns and contacting all these leads that are given to you. So malaki pa yung potential.
Yes.
390 million, 220,000 at 50% touch rate, di ba? What more if you're able to touch all those leads? So that is why this year we are leveling up. Okay? We make it more promising this year by ensuring that we are only gonna give them quality or qualified leads. So, of course, this is in collaboration, in partnership with CSE and Retail Proposition, Customer Strategy and Experience Division natin and Retail Proposition Division, because they are the campaign owners. Sila yung mga nagpo-provide na mga leads na to retail distribution. They are our partners because we manage all those campaigns. We have agreed na for this year, we will be providing only qualified leads to our distributors. Meaning, hindi lang siya ordinary leads. these are distributors na, these are customers na, or leads na na-profile na natin. And they were identified na may high level of engagement. So meaning, mas engaged sila as mas ready na sila bumili.
Yes.
Yes. So, in fact, ito yung mga leads na ready na to see an AXA partner or to talk to an AXA partner. Di ba? Kung ikaw yung distributor, saan ka ba naman makakakuha ng leads na winarm up na? Di ba? I-FNA mo na lang siya.
Yes.
Di ba? Hindi ka pagtataguan, hindi ka mahihirapang hanapin. Kasi they are expecting already for you to call them.
Yes.
So, that is very promising. That is why we came up with a big project this year, which is the Project Leads Optimization or Project Leo. That could be another session and discussion for them to, appreciate what leads optimization is all about.
Okay.
So, there.
Bubuk ka namin ulit.
I'll definitely see you again.
Yes.
So, yun ang ating promising 2020, Vince.
And
2021.
2021, no,
2021.
looking forward no, sa ating 2021. Kaya naman, guys, no, hindi na magiging malamig ang inyong Fed ibig dahil meron na tayong mga hot prospects coming from our campaign leads, no? Okay,
Yes.
so Sir George, meron ka pang
Okay,
gusto
last
dagdag?
na lang,
Oh,
Vince.
sige. Kasi meron ako mga tanong eh.
Sige.
Sige.
Ako lang, I'd like to inform, of course, all our audience that, after this session, we really encourage you guys to, especially our distributors, to maximize this opportunity na binibigay namin sa inyo, by touching all those leads and managing them in MABi. Vince, the second part of, our objective dito sa session na to is really to encourage them to manage their leads in MABi. Bakit ba kailangan?
In MABi?
Yes,
Okay.
in MABi.
Guys.
Vince, some of them is not really used to managing their leads in MABi
Yun nga,
kasi
oo.
they don't see the value. Why they have to do that. But it's very important that you manage it in MABi because this is the only way that you can get to manage all the client information, even scheduling all the appointments and seeing sino yung mga leads na dapat mong kinokontact for the day. That is the beauty of having it done in MABi. That's why when we give you leads in MABi, we want you all guys to access your leads in MABi. Simple lang yan. Let's just remember campaign 3 C's. 3 C's.
3 C's. Okay.
Tatlong C's yan. Click, call, capture. It's as simple as that. You click, and access your leads, you call them, and then after calling them, you capture all your activity and put it in MABi. So that, everything can be studied, everything are managed in MABi for your convenience, and of course, it will also contribute to your business. Kasi yung ating mga advisors, technically business na nila yan, diba? They're running their own business. So we're giving them the tool to really grow their business. And that is by managing their leads in that platform.
Alright.
Which is MABi.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Jojo. Thank you. Ako talagang exciting, no? Ang mga darating na mga leads, bumubuhos, no? Ng mga potential sales para sa ating mga distributors.
And Vince, para mas madali sa mga distributors natin, we are releasing a cheat sheet for all of them. Kasi some of them might even think na ang hirap naman kasi ang dami-dami namin kailangan tandaan. Ano ba yung mga tinitingnan namin sa MABi?
Password ka, di matandaan.
Password nga, ang dami-dami namin. Okay, we have come up with a cheat sheet where our distributors will be able to see all the campaigns that are ongoing and then may corresponding links na i-click lang nila yon and then ma-access na nila yung campaign folder sa MABi. And aside from that, bawat campaign may guide kung ano yung mga fields sa MABi na titingnan nila para makita nila yung specific details ng campaign. Importante kasi yun, like for example, itong customer na to, itong field na to will tell about kailan yung customer event na dinaluan ng customer o kaya ano yung existing campaign na o ano yung product na gustong interesado yung customer. Diba? those are the information that are made available to our distributors, to start the conversation and to help them in terms of performing their EFNA, Financial Needs Analysis. Diba? Kailangan natin silang bigyan ng more information about the client. And those are all in MABi. So please watch out. We have released recently the cheat sheet sa mga channels, and we are going to reinforce it via other communication platforms.
Sa email nila yan makikita.
EDM, Viber,
okay.
yes.
Alright. Okay. So guys, wala kayong reason not to, well, hindi makapag-generate ng leads. Kaya naman, nandito ang ating campaigns team for that end. Okay? So, thank you so much, Sir Jojo. Pero,
Okay.
meron akong tanong as
Yes, please.
part of the Trainer to Sell team ng AXA. Meron akong mga tanong coming from, well, sa mga na-share ng ating guests. Okay? So, Nikki, the question is, if a customer, happens to see yung promotion ni AXA sa social media, okay, and that person clicks the link doon, magpo-proceed ba yan sa telesales or pupunta siya doon sa campaign leads na sinasabi mo kanina?
Alright, that's a good question.
Uh-huh.
Kasi right now, all those people that come from social media ads, or not even just social media ads, kasi AXA also does digital display ads in different websites and Google search. So all those people from those different ads, so social media, Google display, are all funneled to the website to answer the leads acquisition form, and all of those who answered are given to all their distributors. So no more telesales.
Wala nang telesales.
Yes.
Okay.
So pupunta talaga sa inyo.
So, Nikki, paano naman ang hatian yan? Paano ang distribution ng mga leads?
So for the online leads campaign, it's spread throughout all the channels. So everyone can receive from this campaign.
Nice. That's great, And how is it different? Kanina, Trisha, you mentioned na 25,000 fresh leads. Tama ba? If I'm not mistaken.
Actually,
So how is it
the digital
different?
bank ka naman kasi, as compared to the online leads, this is exclusive for the bank assurance.
Okay.
Kasi these are campaigns partnered with Metrobank and Bank.
Okay.
So the 25,000 actually is just for Metrobank. Last year.
Doon pa lang yun, sa Metro Bank pa lang. So in other words, guys, everyone gets leads. Tama ba? Wow.
Yes.
Okay, good. And, sige, bago tayo mag-end, last question. Okay, kay Joshua naman. Joshua, you mentioned about the monthly WYGP. Now, let's say for example, meron akong na-invite. Okay? Ano yung assurance ko na yung na-invite ko sa WYGP, babalik sa akin, yung prospect ko na yun?
So Vince, actually, so you can invite, right? You can either invite your existing customers to the event, or you could invite a new prospect, meaning non-AXA customer. So if you have invited your existing customer, it's assured that this lead, this existing customer, will go back to you. Since when we get all the attendees in the head office, we will be bashing these leads to the existing database. And with this, it's assured that these existing customers who you invited will go back to you when we upload all these leads in MABi after the event.
I see.
So for new prospects naman, so if you, let's say you invited non-AXA customers, you invited new prospects, we actually communicate, in our EDMs that we give to distributors to give their distributor code to their new prospects when they register in the event. Because this distributor code is what we use to pair the new prospect to you as the person who invited that lead. So that is why it's actually important that when we invite new prospects, we also give our distributor code to them when they registered in the event, because that's what's going to be asked of them when they register in the form. what is the code of your AXA financial partner. So this distributor code is what ensures that your lead, your new prospect, will go back to you.
Okay. Pag walang code na nilagay,
Walang code,
hindi babalik.
it's not a guarantee.
Hindi naman sorry.
Okay, sige. Alright, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Now, for the final question, balik ako sa iyo, Sir Jojo. Kanina, na-mention mo, if I heard it right, yung 220,000 leads, ano? And sabi mo, half pa lang ang talagang na-touch, no? Ano yung nangyari sa mga untouched?
Okay, good question, Vince.
Oo.
Yes, we have plans for all these untouched leads. Eventually, they will go through our remarketing strategy in head office. No? There will be a leads nurturing for all these leads na hindi na-touch on a maximize on distributors. But you know, Vince, sayang, no? These are technically lost opportunities. Lost opportunities to sa mga distributors kasi they were given to them during that time when the leads are hot or warm enough for them to contact. Most likely, these customers, after 30-60 days, that's why we are usually giving the distributors to touch all their leads within 30 days and convert them within 60 days. Diba? Kasi yun yung period where the conversion is really happening and warm pa yung lead. And beyond that, normally, lumalamig na siya. So, we are calling on really the distributors upon uploading of leads to really touch them right away and, contact them, convert them within 60 days. Otherwise, some campaigns would even reassign these new leads to other distributors who are performing better.
I see.
So, that's a lost opportunity definitely for our distributors, especially now that the leads are given to them for free. Saan ka makakahanap ng company that are giving you leads for free and you earn from it when you convert it, diba? So, sayang.
Alright, thank you so much, Sir Jojo and Campaigns team. Thank you for joining us in this Mondays segment ng Let's Get Digital. Now, any last words before we end?
Our pleasure, Vince. The retail distribution campaigns team is always here for all our distributors.
Okay.
We want to empower them and provide them more qualified leads moving forward. Isa lang siguro yung hihingi namin from our distributors, of course, to manage their campaign leads in MABi by doing the campaign 3Cs. And that is
Click, Call, Capture! Alright. Thank you so much. Bago tayo mag-end, don't forget to tune in sa ating health check episode tomorrow. And also, your opinions, feedback, and comments matter to us. Kaya naman, we want to know what you want to know. Please take time to answer the survey that will be shared on the screen. Once again, this is Vince Lubiran, and this has been DigiMondays!